Is Truth or Dare a good picture?
Dare you to shell out cash to view it.
Get Out producer Jason Blum returns with a brand new horror film, Truth or Dare.
That's most of everything you need to know more about the film, directed by Jeff Wadlow. It is a lame, scare-free film that wants quite badly to work in the vein of It Follows, but has none of the wisdom. Lucy Hale stars as one of a group of college students who go on spring break to Mexico. Lucy's best friend, Marky, Violet Bean, lies to get Lucy out of working for Habitat for Humanity without Lucy's knowledge, which just seems like bad karma from the start. So off they go, boozing and carousing, until the last night. That's when a guy named Carter, Landon LeBoyron, starts hitting on Lucy, buying her drinks. He's nice enough, and he convinces Lucy and her friends to accompany him to a creepy abandoned church. Once they're there, Carter passes out beers and suggests they play a game. How about Truth or Dare?
Sure, why not? They take turns and things get uncomfortable. One jerk-face guy reveals that Lucy has a crush on Marky's boyfriend, until finally they call on Carter. Truth or Dare? Truth. Okay, someone asks, what are your intentions toward Lucy? She seemed nice and gullible, so he lured her and her friends there so that he could live, and he wouldn't mind as much if strangers died, he says.
Before he bolts, Carter pulls Lucy aside and explains, the game will follow them wherever they go, and they have to play. If you don't tell the truth, you die. If you don't take the dare, you die. And these aren't dares like having to tell who your first crush was on, or spin around until you get dizzy. The stakes are deadlier, which makes it sound like it might be scary. Lucy is the first to realize that the game has followed them back to school. You know you have to play when whoever you're talking to or in the vicinity of, this includes friends, strangers and animated corpses, all of a sudden look like they're possessed by the spirit of Cesar Romero playing the Joker in the Batman TV show. Instead, holy curses, it's an evil spirit.
Hurtful truths will be revealed and people will die as the survivors try to figure out how to beat the game. And bad dialogue will be delivered, such as, the game is smart. We aren't playing it. It's playing us. It's all generic and uninvolving. Aside from Hale's Lucy and Hayden Shadow as one of her friends, no one makes much of an impression, so you're not invested in who survives. Worse, the story doesn't follow the rules that it sets for itself, which is often the case in movies like this, although there is an attempt at retrofitting the plot to make everything work a bit more neatly.
The fun in horror movies is in shocking the audience, making it squirm more, ideally, both. See A Quiet Place for an outstanding recent example. Truth or Dare does neither. Instead it just mopes along from one truth or dare to the next, leaving bodies and friendships in its wake but never making you care much about either.
Cast: Lucy Hale, Violet Bean, Landon LeBoyron. Rating: PG-13 for violence and disturbing content, alcohol abuse, some sexuality, language and thematic material.